Hello, and thank you for wanting to find out more information about Avazoo, and this new exciting revolutionary paradigm shift in philanthropy. That's right, Avazoo is about to change the way the world raises money for charitable causes forever. And guess what? If you get involved, you will never feel guilty again if you can't make a donation to a local or national cause because of a lack of available funds. How, you may ask? Well, it's simple. But first, let me ask you. Would you make a $20 investment to receive $1 million? What about spending $100 to receive $1 billion? Of course you would, it's just common sense. Well, guess what? We are relying on folks like yourself, who are willing to make a small investment to receive a large reward, and by doing so, we can all change the world. Knowing this, Avazoo has designed a worldwide raffle, similar to a church raffle, but on a worldwide scale. With a first prize of $1 billion, and an estimated $3 billion in donations to charitable organizations, plus the world's first natural disaster program to help the victims from recent disasters created from global warming. We decided this was the perfect time to launch Avazoo's $1 Billion Dollar Raffle, now more than ever, as we all need the hope and the relief that this raffle can bring. With only 50 million tickets being sold worldwide, and a 1 in 3 chance of winning a cash prize, with a single winner receiving $1 billion, plus 100 individuals receiving $1 million each for second prize, this will create urgency and excitement. We are convinced Avazoo will become recognized as the greatest fundraising program ever introduced to humanity, with endorsements from celebrities, corporations, nonprofit organizations, and government officials from around the world. Notwithstanding all of the transparency Avazoo will offer to all of our players, the name Avazoo will become as popular and recognized as YouTube, Twitter, or Facebook in the months to come. You see, this unique concept came to the founders over a decade ago, when they realized that regardless of how tough finances get, people always somehow find money to do the things they love to do. Even if the world is in a recession, or if they lose their jobs, people still manage somehow to eat out, go to the movies, and most amazingly, even spend the last of their money buying lottery tickets, with the hopes of being a big winner. Knowing this, Avazoo wanted to design a game with a unique methodology that would give everyone the same chance to win the same prize, no matter how large or small their budget is. What makes this raffle so different is not just the size of the prize, but the fact that everyone can have the same opportunity to win the big prize. Let me explain. The raffle has 5 different levels. However, we have leveled the playing field by not allowing anyone to purchase more than one unique entry. Plus, whatever entry level they begin with, is the entry level they will remain in throughout the entire raffle period. We designed the raffle this way so that no one person can unfairly purchase hundreds, or even thousands of tickets to gain an unfair advantage. Not only does this prevent anyone from going into debt by overspending, it also allows everyone, rich or not rich, to start on the same page in the game. So whether you're a millionaire, or just getting by on a tight budget, you will start with the same 1 in 3 chance to win a cash prize, with a single entry into the raffle. No more, no less. However, due to the fact that this raffle has been designed to generate money for charitable causes, we had to come up with a unique game and methodology allowing a player to have fun playing, and at the same time participating with the charities to do good deeds. This methodology would increase the probability of winning to the player, without spending any additional money, at the same time doing their part to help others. You see, the Avazoo Billion Dollar Raffle is not some boring lottery where you buy a bunch of tickets every week and wait to see if you win. No, not at all. You see, our raffle will run for a set amount of time, just like a church raffle, rather than a weekly lottery drawing, allowing the player to have lots of fun while helping others. Why? To maximize each player's participation and probability of winning, and at the same time helping other charitable organizations who are currently struggling because of the lack of donations these days. How? Well, by using one of the Avazoo mobile app features, you will have the opportunity to receive unlimited free entries. Yes, that's right, unlimited free entries. For example, visit one of our sponsors, and just check in on the app. Maybe run a charitable 5K run, or simply drop off food at a food bank, and receive free entries. This is the methodology of the game to get you to participate in helping others, but at the same time be rewarded with free entries, which in turn increases the probability of you becoming a big winner. So please make sure you get a full understanding on how exciting and how rewarding the Avazoo raffle is. This is just a brief overview of what the Avazoo raffle is about, and how we can make a change to the world, and if you are the lucky winner, you will go down in history as the first winner of $1 billion. Either way, don't forget to share Avazoo raffle with your friends and family, so they can participate in this worldwide charitable cause. All you have to do is log into your dashboard, download your personalized QR code, and then share it with everyone you know. For every person that scans your QR code and purchases a ticket, you will receive 15 additional free entries. Even if you don't win one of the top prizes yourself, you could still win a huge referral bonus if one of your referrals wins either the top prize, or one of the second place prizes. That's why it's so important to share your QR code with everyone you possibly can, because if one of them wins the $1 billion top prize, you will win a referral bonus of $250,000. Even if one of them wins the second place prize of $1 million, you will win a referral bonus of $50,000. And, since there are 100 prizes of $1 million each given out for second place, you could win the $50,000 referral bonus multiple times, if you have multiple referrals who win the prize. It's just another way for Avazoo to reward players for helping us spread the word about our mission. If you have not yet purchased your raffle ticket entry, you will want to do so quickly while they are still available. Please be sure to visit www.avazoo.com to review all of the information about the $1 billion raffle, and our mission of raising funds for charitable organizations and natural disaster victims all around the world. We hope to see you in the winning line. One cause, one love. Avazoo.
All right, welcome to our first Tuesday conference call. And Paul, can you let me know that we're good to see my screen and at the same time can hear me?
Yes, Dave, we're all good. We can hear you and we can see your screen.
Awesome. Welcome, guys. Everybody is calling in. My name's David Cutler, as you can see here from the slide. This is our first Tuesday call that we're going to be ongoing for a while. I'm not sure if I'll be doing the presentation or other individuals, but we're going to be talking about why would you want to purchase a ticket for our raffle. Well, first of all, you've most probably just looked at the video, and if you're the kind of people that we want to be part of, or would love to see a change in the world on disasters, natural disasters, and other situations what are going on, you most probably already say, hey, what's it going to cost me to help out with this journey that Avazoo's on? Well, it's simple. There's a $20 ticket, a $50 ticket, and a $100 ticket. And then there's a corporation ticket as well as a syndicate ticket, which we'll talk about. But let's talk about basics. let's talk about why you're here today. What's the reasons? Well, first of all, there's $25,000 up for grabs today. That's going to go through to this Sunday night. So if you're new here today, welcome to the call. If you're somebody coming back to the call, hey, it's great to see you again. Hopefully you guys are getting plenty of that $25,000, we hope. But we're also going to be going through today and explaining why you may be interested in a reseller's agreement, whether you're a business or whether you're an individual. We're going to cover that. And we're going to talk about the restricted countries, that this opportunity really is a plus at the moment for countries that are restricted. Under our licensing, we're allowed to sell tickets anywhere in the world because we have an online gaming license. However, we are honoring different countries around the world and their wishes, and we have 22 restricted countries. However, through what I'm going to share with you today, them restricted countries players can still participate in getting some of the $25,000, as well as getting additional free entries and the resellers commission. And $300 million up for a resellers commission is definitely worth thinking about if you have an interest. But the unfortunate thing is you will not be able to purchase a ticket in the raffle in a restricted country. And again, we'll address that a little bit later. We've created some urgency because of some free daily and weekly and monthly games. I'm going to address that in a short while. The monthly game is actually going out to test tonight for the first couple of weeks before we turn it live. Make sure everything's working good. And that'll have up to $50,000 that you can win in different prizes on a monthly basis. This is all up and above the main raffle. Of course, we're going to be talking about the new monthly opportunities, which is in our banners, where you'll be able to market our banners to local businesses right there in your area. Never been seen before, where an advertisement comes with a referral. And what do I mean by that? Very simple. Your local restaurant might run an ad in a newspaper, may run an ad in any kind of online. However, it doesn't come with a personal referral. When you post one of our banners, it goes out to all of your friends on your different social sites with a referral saying about how good that restaurant is. An incredible opportunity to make 50% of whatever the value for the banner is each and every month. It's a one-time sale that pays you again and again, and there's no restaurant or advertisement that can really reject it. It's a fantastic opportunity. We're going to address it. There's a referral commission for the virtual debit card. Guys, some of you get on a call today for the first time and said, I've heard about this virtual card. What does that mean? Well, we're not going to be addressing the virtual card commissions and how that's going to work until this Saturday, but we want to let you know that in that virtual card, you're going to have an opportunity to receive an override of everybody in your winning line. So anybody that signs up and buys a ticket, gets involved, they're going to get a virtual debit card. And when they go out and use that debit card, there's going to be a piece of the action going over to the upline of that individual. Guys, this is mind-blowing what it's got available. Don't miss out on this opportunity. Of course, first prize, $1 billion. That's nothing light to look at. That's a real check, one person, one amount, $1 billion to one individual. It's not going to be divided up like it's lotteries. And it's got the best opportunity. It's a 1 in 3 chance of winning a cash prize, which means over 16 million people are going to win a prize. And we'll talk about that. We have a reward program that you're getting for nothing, no cost, just by sharing the word. You could end up with a new home. You could end up with a new car, or even a scholarship, or just something that is good and healthy for you, whether it's a food basket coming every 2 weeks, or whether it is a hygiene basket. So guys, all this is totally for free. But for those people that go up and beyond, you're going to be recognized. We're going to see what you're doing, and we're going to give you a membership into the Legacy Club. Now, what is the Legacy Club? It's very simple. If you have done something very special, we're going to reward you with your family name that will go out for years and years to come. It'll be on schools. It could be on highways. It could be on powered stations. It could just be on local supermarkets. It doesn't matter what it is. But if you go up and beyond and you're recognized, then you'll actually have one of these schools or one of these items in your family's name for generations to come. Now, let's quickly do a quick overview of Avazoo. Yes, you just saw a video, but I'm going to quickly quickly go through it with you. Then we're going to come back and talk about the daily, the weekly, and the monthly game. And of course, we're going to talk about the $25,000. So let's get started. First of all, in today's world, there are so many problems out there that none of us really take a view or look at unless it affects us. You don't look at natural disasters. If you have a hurricane or typhoon, you don't really look at them. You see them on TV, you note them on TV, but unless you're involved in it, you don't really kind of understand it. If you're in third world country, well, there's development's got to go on because you don't have running water, you don't have sewers. Again, if you're in the US or UK or something like that, you don't really kind of grasp what's going on. So we're an ATM machine been designed to give money to existing organizations. That's really what Avazoo is. It doesn't go out and do the work. It doesn't go out and rebuild people's homes. It doesn't go out and put infrastructure in. It doesn't go out and do climate control. What it does is it takes the money and what comes in from the raffle tickets, and then that goes towards them causes. Leave it to the people that are experts in their industry, and we just provide them the funds. Now, common sense test, guys. Today's world, why are we still seeing images like this? Why are we still seeing running water that it's not running, or sewer, or even in hurricanes and disasters, there's nobody there helping people out? Why? Doesn't make any sense. Well, let me give you the answer. There's no money set aside. If it's third world countries, the government have got to concentrate on more medical and health issues than they do perhaps putting in power stations and water departments. If it's disasters, then what happens is people haven't allocated any money for a disaster. And then what they do is rely on the public to come along and send in some kind of a donation. And some of these things are just huge. If you remember the earthquake in Haiti, okay, well, they had one in 2021, but they also had one back in 2012, which is still being fixed right now. It's just unbelievable what's going on. So what are we going to do? Well, we're going to hold a raffle. It's a worldwide raffle, and it's designed that 70% of the money will go to prizes, and it will go towards the charitable organizations. And we'll break the organizations down a little bit. That's an estimated $3.5 billion that we're going to raise. Now, the first thing is, with only 50 million tickets, and you're saying, well, 50 million times $20, how do you come up with $3.5 billion? Well, if them 50 million tickets were all $100 tickets, then that would be $5 billion. And we have a $1,500 ticket for a syndicate and $2,500 ticket for a corporation. So guys, the breakdown numbers have all been put together under 3 separate attributes. You have a 1 in 3 chance of winning the cash prize. That means out of the 50 million tickets, there's over 16 million people are going to have the opportunity to win some form of a cash prize. And what's real unique, you cannot go into debt. No, you can't do it because you can only buy 1 ticket. But we wanted to create some excitement. We wanted to create the person to get involved in what we're doing by giving out what we call being rewarded for doing good deeds. Okay, so you get free entries by using our app for doing good deeds. And we think that's something very unique that we have, that is going to be something we share with you here in a few minutes. Now, there's a 6-day raffle event. 3 days will be a live event. Some people have the opportunity to already be at that event, and that's going to be something very, very cool. It's either going to be in Cancun, Mexico, it will be in Monte Carlo, Europe, or it'll be in the Philippines. The reason we picked them 3 countries, but we have not yet awarded one of those people, is we need to wait till we get to 50% of the ticket sales, which is 25 million tickets. Once we know where majority of the tickets are, that's where we'll hold the event. It's going to be on TV coverage 24 hours a day for the whole 6 days. So it's going to be very unique. Now, we got some daily, weekly, and monthly games that we kind of put a twist to and made a change to that we're going to talk about in a couple of minutes. And of course, I already shared with you 70% of the money goes into a Paymaster's escrow account. We'll explain that here in the next couple of slides. First, let's move on to this. At the end of the 12th cycle, in other words, we're going to be doing 12 raffles, but the 12th raffle, before it restarts again, jumps from $1 billion first prize to a $5 billion first prize. Again, breaking history, but getting more people to purchase tickets. So for the next 11 raffles, they will be set at 50 million plus promotional tickets. We do have up to 5 million promotional tickets. We're only allocating 1 million at this time. So guys, it's very exciting. Even if they come in second place, people are going to get $1 million. Now, who is our chairman of the board? Who's the guy who kind of directs the ship. Well, that's Dr. Hans Reinich. Now, don't worry about the yellow statement up there as the first word. You're not going to need that today, but on Saturday, you may need 2 words to join us on Saturday. We'll explain to those of you who are new here what that means a little bit later. Basically, Dr. Hans Reinich, you can recognize him here with Jay Leno. You may recognize him with some of the people below. He has been in the music industry for many, many years. He was the CEO and managing director of EMI Music and Capital Radios in Europe. And Hans has been involved in lots of different businesses. A good friend of mine. I think he's an incredible person from Austria. One of the first people to go to the Olympics for swimming and swum in the Austrian Olympics for a medal. So he's an incredible guy. He is our chairman. At one time, he was our CEO. However, a few years ago, he decided that he wanted to fall in love and get remarried and met a beautiful lady. And they got married, and he just doesn't have the time to be a CEO type person. However, he's involved with us with myself on a regular basis, and with the team usually once a month where he has a meeting. Who is the team? Well, Gigi Rodriguez, you can see here right in the top. He is actually, his background is in banking. However, he also got involved in gaming out in the Philippines and has a brick and mortar casino. And he is our actual partner. Their gaming entity is the one that we've done a joint venture with our license. So we're licensed directly to the Philippines through Cesar, through Gigi, through a joint venture. Our second board member is Zeus. Zeus is an attorney that's involved in a lot of gaming throughout the world, especially in the Asian side of the world, very big into giving back and helping. And he is the second board member. And then there's myself, who's the third board member. I'm just the person here that kind of keeps things going, have a pretty good history in startup companies, and kind of excited where we are. We have a bunch of other people, everything from Morgan Lewis, who does all of our legal asset protection, Paul Davis, some of you have met, who heads up all of our operations. Of course, we have customer support, Justin and his team, Sylvie and Dania. And we have a lot of volunteers that are very, very special to us. They've helped us out so many times. Now, some of you have been on some other calls. You may have already seen Kirk, who heads up the AAP program, and of course, Bill Clark. But I could go on and on about our team, guys, but it's just not enough time today. But you're surrounded with a group of people that their heart and passion is about making this happen. Now, how are we going to make it happen? Well, it's kind of simple. We designed and developed a mobile app to keep engagement. You know, think about it. If you go to church every week and all of a sudden 1 week they have a raffle, you buy your raffle ticket and then you kind of forget about it. It goes in the drawer at home until the raffle happens. And sometimes people will show up and say, hey, I forgot my raffle ticket. Well, in our case, it's different. We have designed an app that we are in the process of doing an upgrade to the new versions. It is on iOS. It's also on Play Store. And actually, there's a couple of other places you can download it if you have specialty phones. Now, what this does is to create excitement. As you can only buy 1 ticket, that means you have 1 entry number. But using the app, you can get unlimited, hundreds, thousands of free entries. And it's the exact same number that you use each and every time that goes into, say, the bucket. So if you bought in a $100 entry and you had 3 entries at the beginning, it's not 3 separate entries. It is 1 entry number. But let's say today you went out and there was a fire in the neighborhood and somebody lost all of the clothes and all of the shoes for all the kids. We would go ahead and put a banner inside the app, just like the one you're looking at with Jay Leno on it. That banner, you can swipe left or right, and you can find out. It is geo-located, which means it's directed to around your area. If you don't have anything going on in your area, then you get what we call our featured apps, giving you the opportunity each day to receive free entries. As you can see with the Jay Leno, if you posted that banner on your social site, you would get 5 additional free entries. Them entries would be the exact same number as the additional one you got. So entries and tickets are 2 different things, but it allows us to go out. It allows us to do good deeds all around. If people run in a 5K charity, somebody has a fire, we got to drop off some clothes. We can go in here and put 100 entries. And if there's not enough people dropping off clothes or doing something very special, we can increase it to 500 entries or 1,000. There is no cost to the company in the entries. It still keeps a 1 in 3 chance of a cash prize. But What it does, it creates a bigger probability, a larger probability that you're going to win one of the bigger prizes because your number can be pulled out again and again. Now, unfortunately, you can only win one prize. But the best part about that is it's always the largest prize. So, guys, rather than me go into any more explanation about the app today, I prepared a very little video. So go ahead and watch this, and we'll be right back to go into the free daily, weekly, monthly games.
Anyway, let's get back to explaining the 1 in 3 odds. But with the ability to earn free entries, you may be wondering how we maintain and guarantee a 1 in 3 odds of winning a cash prize. Especially when we're giving away potentially millions or tens of millions of free entries. It's really not very complicated and quite simple to understand. With only 50 million raffle tickets available worldwide and guaranteeing of 1 in 3 odds of winning a cash prize, that gives us over 16.6 million winners. If you're still wondering how we can give away millions of additional free entries while maintaining the 1 in 3 odds of winning, allow us to explain. But first, please remember a player can only win one prize, and it will always be the highest prize if an entry is drawn for more than one prize amount. That's right, always the biggest prize. So during the 6-day raffle drawing event, your number could be drawn often, and that's what you want, because each day the raffle prizes get bigger and bigger. So, if you use the methodology of our game, you will have lots of entries, and your raffle ticket number could be drawn again and again. But remember, you would forfeit the lower prize and take the bigger prize as you can only win one prize, and it's always the biggest one. This is why we are releasing the tickets for purchase over 3 months, allowing the player to obtain multiple free entries. Then, when the last ticket has been purchased, we will announce the raffle drawing date. This will be at least 30 days after the final ticket has been sold and before the raffle drawing date, allowing the last ticket purchaser the opportunity to receive additional free entries, just like someone who bought a ticket at the beginning. Wow! As we said, we want a fair playing field for everyone. But now you can see why this is unlike any lottery, because with all lotteries, as soon as your number comes out, it's over. But with this methodology in the Avazoo raffle game, you can increase your probability of winning, but at the same time, keeping the 1 in 3 odds. So consider this example. Tracy has only 1 entry, Jeff has 3 entries, and Sue has 10 entries, for a total of 14 entries. Remember, no matter how many entries each person may have, they are all the exact same number for that person's entries. So let's say using this example you put all of their 14 entries in a box, there are still only 3 different entry numbers to draw from. Remember, every time you get an additional free entry, it's always the exact same number. Therefore, Jeff, who has 3 entries, and Sue, who has 10 entries, actually only have 2 different raffle ticket numbers. Now add Tracy with her 1 entry, you now have 3 unique raffle numbers, even though there are 14 raffle entries in the box. Or 1 in 3 odds if your number is pulled. But the probability is that since Sue has 10 tickets in the box, her number will most likely be the one drawn. However, there are still 2 other numbers available to be drawn, keeping the odds at 1 in 3 of winning a prize. This has never been thought of in any other lottery or raffle around the world, and makes our game so unique for the player. As long as you use the methodology and receive free entries, you will increase your probability of winning. For example, let's say you have 10 entries, and John only has 1 entry, and on day 1 both of your numbers are drawn. John's opportunity to win the $1 billion prize would be over. You, however, would still have 9 entries remaining, and let's say on day 3, your number is drawn again. You would forfeit your lower value prize from day 1, and receive the larger prize from day 3. So to make sure we got this point across, and you completely understand this methodology, let's do this one more time. You now have 8 entries remaining, and on day 5, your number is drawn again. You now forfeit your prize from day 3, and receive the larger prize from day 5. That still gives you 7 more opportunities to have your number drawn on the remaining days, giving you a chance to still win the grand prize of $1 billion. Amazing. You could actually say a stroke of genius went into designing this new game that gives you the biggest prize, the best odds, a fair playing field, and at the same time donating money to worldwide causes. We will say it again. Amazing.
All right, guys, let's get on with this. So as you found out from now, you can see how the entries work, and obviously the way you can increase your probability of winning. So what was the problem? Well, we had a problem. We began this journey here several years ago, and we can explain that on a long call. Just don't have the time. But one of the problems since we kind of pre-launched at the beginning of the year was there was no urgency for the tickets. We are a very transparent company. We don't hide here. If it's good, bad, or ugly, we come out with it. Well, we realized that after launching some advertisement campaigns late in this summer, there was literally thousands of people going to our website every week. Thousands, incredible numbers. However, nobody was purchasing, well, I won't say nobody, but very few was purchasing a ticket. Well, guys, we had to create an urgency, and that's what we've done. So let's quickly tell you about this. This is a new slide for some of you new people. So out the 50 million tickets that we've got, we're going to be holding 70% of them tickets are going to go into an escrow account. So if you've got $100 ticket and you buy it today, guys, 70% or $70 is going to go into the third-party escrow account. That is your money, okay, until the raffle has been completed. If the raffle never completes for whatever reason, then you would receive back that 70% in your name. So right off the get-go, you should have a comfortable zone because that's $70 out of the 100. Now, some of you are going to say, how come I don't get my $100 back? Well, because there's monthly games, weekly games, daily games that we pay out prizes. So we cannot give you the full money back or would be upside down. So you didn't even know perhaps you would even get the 70% back. Now, how was it done? So at the end of 18 months from the official launch date, and the official launch date we put down is October the 15th. That was the official date to us, literally last week was the official date when we got everything going. So from there, there's an 18-month window. And if we do not sell all the tickets in the 18th month, it goes to the community for a vote. What that means is, if we only sold half of the tickets for whatever reason, then we would ask you guys, do you want to continue till we get up to 100% ticket sales, or would you like to have your money back? It's up to a complete vote for the individual people. If they want their money back, they get the money back. If they want to continue, then they can continue on. So guys, just so you know, for those of you looking to buy a ticket, you might say, well, this could take 18 months. It doesn't matter because every day you can win literally thousands of dollars. Every week there's opportunity to win more thousands of dollars. And every month you can win up to $50,000 plus prizes. You're also doing something very good for yourself. You're increasing the probability the longer it goes out because you have additional free entries. And what we're doing is helping out people in the world because we're doing good deeds by telling people they need water or whatever it may be. So guys, it's real common sense. The longer it goes, the better off it is for you guys in every aspect of getting started. However, we feel with our marketing campaigns, what we got up in place, we feel that we're going to be very close here before the end of the year to be a substantial amount of tickets. And what we mean by that is over the 50% of the tickets, so we can tell you what areas it's going to be. If we get to that, then we're going to obviously start launching Raffle 2, Raffle 3, Raffle 4, so on and so on. So what do we do to create this urgency? Well, we said, why does somebody want to sit out for a week or a month or 3 months if they can win money today? So we invented 3 games. We done this because God blessed us on doing a marathon, 24-hour marathon, where we wanted a wheel to pick people to go in. And because of that concept that come to us one night, we have taken that on to the next level. And what we've done is very simply made it into a game that people can participate in. So we have a daily game, a weekly game, and a monthly game. And I'll break that down. The only thing you cannot do is you cannot play in the daily game and the monthly game if you are a promotional ticket. What is a promotional ticket? If you got your ticket for free, that is a promotional ticket. If you're playing in the daily game, you have to have a $50 ticket or $50 ticket or higher. And of course, if you're playing in the monthly game, anybody that owns a ticket can play in that game. But if you got a free ticket, then you would have to participate in the monthly service for the app. There's an app option that's being introduced in November where you can participate and get up to 1,000 free entries each day, and it costs you $10 a month. If you do that, then you can participate. If you was going to go into the daily game, if you referred somebody today, you would actually get an option to go into the next day and play in the next day. So it's great out here in all aspects of what anybody can do to be part of it. Let's quickly break down the daily game. We won't go into full details. There is $1,000 starting on day 1, and each day it goes up by $1,000. The prize pool, meaning everything which is on the wheel, which I'm going to show you in a minute, that comes to $10,000. Now, at the end of 10 days, if nobody's won the cash top prize, it reduces back down to $1,000. So if somebody does not receive the $10,000 winning, or if they won it at $7,000, it would go back to $1,000. Every time it cycles, the pool amount doubles. So if it went 10 days, nobody won it, it goes back to 1,000. And then the pool amount, instead of being $10,000, it goes to $20,000. Guys, they're exciting, simple games to participate in, and we made it as simple as you can. Now, 50% of all the prizes on all the boards are always going to be free entries. I mean, think about it. Free entries are worth more money than any price you can put on a board, because any one of those entries could be the $1 billion winner. And you get the opportunity by doing certain banners. You can get additional spins, but each game starts with 5 spins. So what is it? Let's quickly go through the weekly game to share that with you. So on the weekly game, what happens is anybody can play in this. Promotional tickets, everybody. So think about it. You didn't pay for a ticket. You got $1 billion opportunity, or one of the 100 millions, or 1 in 16 million, whatever way you want to look at it. But now you're playing in a weekly game, and it hasn't cost you a dime. All we're trying to do is get you to spread the word, share it with your friends, so these people come along and purchase a ticket. Game starts every Wednesday morning at 1 minute past the hour, and it goes for 7 days till Tuesday night, which is going to end the game this week. In there is going to be a leaders board that has the top 50 positions on it. Actually has 100. The top 50 of the 100 all win some form of a prize. However, the top 5 go into a spin-off, and each day you could hit the jackpot. You could be at the bottom of the level, and you could get additional spins by posting banners, and all of a sudden you could be 3 jackpots, 75,000 points. You could be at the top. Once you're in the top 5, it goes into a spin-off for you, where you can then play and spin for actual prizes. You get 1 spin on the actual leaders board to go in and land on one of the prizes. It's a little bit different than the monthly game, which I'll share in a minute. But one of the great things about our weekly game is it gives you what they call a referral bonus. So anybody you refer to get a ticket that spins, you may not even know them. You may have got them off of the banner posting. They're on Facebook. They come in here, and all of a sudden they turn around and they were in the top 20. That's a cash prize for you. It's a referral bonus. The only qualifier to get that referral bonus is referring a ticket in that week. So think about it, guys. You could have 10 people spinning in the top 20. If you come in at the top, that's $20. If you come in number 17th, you get $17. Come in 10th, you get $10. So you can have 4, 5, 6 people that particular week that are spinning with numbers in the top end. Again, a free gift for you guys to participate in on a weekly basis. It's pretty amazing because you can get the referrals. The only thing you need to do to collect that cash money is 1 referral a week. Now, the monthly game is a little bit different, and the monthly game starts tonight as a test module. We're running out for about 2 weeks to make sure everything works. It's the same kind of setup as the weekly game. The only difference is when you get into the spin-off, instead of having 1 spin, you can be rewarded with multiple spins. You only get 1 choice, but you're rewarded with multiple spins. So if you have 3 referrals, you would get your 1 spin plus 1 extra. If you got 5 referrals that month, then you would get 2 spins. Or if you had 10 referrals, you get 3 spins. So can you imagine you get 1 spin and you went out and referred and got 10 tickets. You got 15 entries for each one of your referrals. So you increased your probability to 150 additional entries. So you have a better probability. You've got 10 people that could win on the cash bonus prize of their numbers. So you can win cash there. Then when you get into the spin-off, what happens is if you land on a prize that you don't like, let's say you land on a Mont Blanc pen, okay, a $500 value pen. Well, some people would say, I'm not going to spend $500 on a pen. I don't want that. So what you do is you can spin again. Or you could land on the $10,000 cash prize and say, hey, I want to go for the new car. So you can hold, or you can stick, whichever you want to call the word, or you can respin. Now, if you respin and your prize goes down, that's on you. It's your decision to make. So the more spins you have, the more decisions you can make on which one it wants to be. So keep referring tickets. We have what we call a double down program that once you get to the top amount, if you do that again, we double your entry. So in other words, if you got 10 referrals and you actually got 3 spins and you duplicated that, you went out and done that one more time, that means you were to get another 10 referrals, you get 3 and 3 spins, which is 6. In our case, we double it. That means you've got 20, so we're going to give you 12 spins. Okay, so guys, it's all about ticket sales and what you can do. Now, we do expect the prize money here to go up to $1 million on the monthly prize program. Now, we're also looking for a character, and everybody we get a chance to talk to somebody, we're giving 10,000 shares away up until the end of this month to the individual or individuals that we combine together that can come up with a character for our new mascot. A name. How does he speak? Does he have an accent? Is it a she? Is it a boy? Is it an adult? Whatever it may be. So let me quickly show you the character and then we'll move on.
Hello, my brothers and sisters, my Avazoo family. I am the newest member of the family, and I am very proud to be here to help the new people who join our mission to help those in the world who need it. I am looking forward to working with all of you, but first, as a group, we need to give me a name, so please choose something suitable. I am hopeful that I will make everyone proud when implemented on the websites, to guide people around them and bring people together with the message of one cause, one love. I am also looking forward to being the face of Avazoo in the ads that will be run, and I wish to learn more about different languages so I can communicate with everyone. For now, I would like to say thank you. It's been great meeting all of you, and I hope to see you all again soon. Goodbye, my new family.
All right, so ladies and gentlemen, if you've got a character in mind of what this person could be, this is somebody that's going to go on our t-shirts, our hats, our movies, all kinds of different things. This character will help people walk through in the dashboard, which is what you're looking at right now. If you own a ticket already, you know what your dashboard is. If you don't own it and you're going to purchase your ticket, you will get this dashboard. And directly you can see at the top, right under the word demo, there is your requirements you need to play in the weekly game, which all them items, which is your profile picture, your Facebook, your YouTube, they need to be colored in. If they're grayed out, you're unable to play in the game. But you can look at your referrals. You can even contact your referrals. You can see activities, new messages coming in. We can reach you and you can go into your game. So you have plenty of data for you as somebody who's once you've got a ticket, you can see what's going on. So anyway, if you can come up with a character name and you get picked, you get 10,000 shares, more worth than $1 million. That's honestly where we think it's at right now. We expect that to go to a lot more money after the first raffle. So that's a great, great gift for somebody who can come up with the right answer, or maybe there's 5 or 6 people together and we share it. Maybe you come up with a name, or you come up with what's the saying, what's his quote he does. So think about that, guys. News people joining. We're looking for your input for our mascot. Now, we got $50 million that we've allocated. We've taken $1 from each ticket, $1 from each ticket. We have then turned around and put it into a pool, and you're entitled to get as much of that as you want to for those people who put forward the effort. Every ticket you sell as a referral, it has points to it. If it's a $20 ticket, you get 1 point. If it's $50 ticket, it's 2 points. $100 ticket, 3 points. $1,500 syndicate ticket is 50 points, and a corporation ticket, $2,500, is 80 points. You must accumulate 100 points. Now, you've got from now until the end of the year, December 31st, because on January 1st of 2024, we then take the amount of people that qualified in there, which have 100 points or more, and I hope some of you have got thousands of points in there. What happens is we take 20% of that pool each week, and we put it up for grabs. Whoever it is that week that sells the most tickets gets the highest percentage of that 20% of the points. Now, this gets into a little bit confusing for some people without having a whiteboard, and we're going to go through this whiteboard on Saturday. So join us so you can understand it. But basically, very simply, if there was 1,000 points in that pool bonus, come January 1st, we would take 20%, which is 200 points. Then 200 points go out then for a weekly bonanza. Whoever sells the most tickets that week get the highest percentage of them 200 points to attach to their account. The person that got the lowest may actually get less than what they had to put out. That's okay, because the week after, it gets you motivated to go back and get more of those points. But no matter what, if each week you was dropping off 20% each time, what would happen is that once it drops below 100, you automatically are guaranteed a prize. So guys, it's a unique $50 million pool. Work it with your team, because your team accumulate points for you. That means when your team go out and sell tickets, refer, you get the matching points. So the better, the bigger the team you have, the more points you can get. So guys, make sure you jump in on Saturday so you can find out about that. Now, we have a resellers agreement. I'm not going to get into it, but there's two parts of the resellers agreement. There is a overall agreement that somebody can purchase. That's for a business. That was a free gift up until this Sunday night. So they can come in and they can purchase a level, $5,000, $15,000, and $25,000. And it's a way that reseller can sell out to their existing members on like a network marketing program, an affiliate program. Guys, if anybody has an interest in that, we'll break that down and go through it one-on-one. However, most people are looking at the free agreement, which is the free resellers agreement. And that's based on you got to get 100 ticket sales first. Once you get 100 ticket sales, you automatically become a reseller. No money out of your pocket, totally free. Every time you sell 25 tickets on average per week, you get 2% override. The good thing is now, instead of receiving $1 million because you won the selling the big $1 billion ticket, now it jumps up to $3 million. So guys, it's huge. The $250,000 jumps up to $1 million prizes. So the more tickets you refer, the more commission you get. If you do 500 a week on average for the month, so you looked at once a month, you get 7% of all those ticket sales. Plus, we have a 2% share bonus that we take, and we put that in a bonus pool that you and your team can do. So guys, we go into more of that at any time you want us to do it. We will be happy to share more details for you. We have a reward program. The reward program is so unique. Nobody's ever seen it before. And the reason nobody's ever seen a reward program is we've taken from 1 to 1,000, or from 1,000 to 1, whichever way you want to look at it. And we put a cash prize on that. The top prize is 1 million, and the person at the bottom on 1,999 and 1,000 get $1,000 each. That's kind of a standard reward program. Not with us. We've added unique gifts to it as well. From them 1,000 numbers, and as you can see, I just picked a couple of numbers, number 103. So if you landed on 103 position because you referred tickets, you'd get a solar electric generator. If you landed on 621, you get the cash prize plus phone service for a whole year. If you land on 907, you get a new house, and so on and so on. So we have over 30% of the numbers have a prize attached to them, including from food baskets delivered every 2 weeks to scholarships. There's so many amazing things, tractors for farmers, all kinds of stuff. And all you're doing is increasing your probability of winning by going out and referring to different people. Guys, it's a no-brainer. It's an incredible reward program. We also have the Legacy Club, which I shared very early with you. The Legacy Club is very unique. We're going to be handpicking these people, and it doesn't mean you had to have the highest reseller. Maybe you showed up at an event. Maybe you put a Avazoo shirt on. Maybe you helped us with different people. Maybe in your area there was a person lost their house in a fire, and you organized it. Whatever it is that you are something different, go up and beyond. You're handpicked to join the Legacy Club. And what the Legacy Club is very simple. We take your name and we add it to some of the achievements that Avazoo is going to do. So your name could be on a highway. It might say Michael Giller, the highway of New York, whatever it could be. Or it could be somebody from wherever, in whatever part of the world, their name could go onto a skull. Okay, guys, this is unique. The more you do, the more you get rewarded. It's that simple. We're in it together as a team. Now, this particular week, we have a $25,000 opportunity. And each day, and that's why we're doing the presentation, every day counts. Because every day is worth $1,000 for each referral you do, whether it's a $20 ticket, a $50 ticket, or a $100 ticket. It doesn't matter. If you refer a ticket all the way until this Sunday, and that is a paying ticket, they must sign up and execute the payment. They can't just sign in. We've had some people say, hey, I signed up 4 people. Yeah, they were all in a restricted country, which means they're not a purchase ticket. Yes, we're going to talk about restricted countries in the next slide. However, we can't be paying you $1,000 for somebody that's in a restricted country. So some of you New Yorkers who want to try and get that, please think again, because you're not going to get it. Sell a ticket, refer a ticket so we can get this raffle done. But guys, you can go out any day. If you're a business, you're an AAP and you're selling tickets, sell. Your cap is $25,000 and your deadline date is this week, this Sunday. For every ticket, what we do is we're going to add it to the 50 million pool. Once we get to 10 million tickets, we're going to issue that money out. And the reason we're going to do that is we hope that's going to be by the holidays, so you guys have some extra money for the holidays. So go out. We've got people that found out about this on Saturday, went out and sold tickets. We got other people that have been with us for 2 years and done nothing. Listen, it's on you. It's not on us. Here's the opportunity for you to do it. Go out and refer the ticket, make a ticket sale, and then turn around and get rewarded. So it's great. Now, for you in the restricted countries, we lifted it this Saturday. The lift is up until Sunday night. After Sunday night, you will not have this same opportunity. This is to help you with the $25,000. So if you're in a restricted country right now, you have the ability, or somebody who's waiting to sign up, you can get off this call right now, go to the person who invited you. You can be in the US, you can be in a restricted country, you can go and sign up. Step number 1, you're going to get a weekly game for free because you've done the effort to fill in all the paperwork. So you're going to play in the weekly game for free. You could win money. Step number 2, you'll be able to go into the CRC Center and listen and talk to other people that have been part of our organization for the last couple of years. You'll be able to chat with them and make friends with them. You have a week, 7 days of doing that. Now, the same thing. If you refer people today, you sign up, you get your code, your referral code immediately, and you start signing up people, you can literally get $1,000 for each referral ticket. And every time somebody signs up, you get 15 free entries that is accumulated into your account. Now, of course, we can't turn around and give you them entries into this raffle because you're in a restricted country. But the next raffle, when it's unrestricted, then them entries you've accumulated will be sitting there with you with a head start. And of course, you're entitled to be part of the $50 million bonus pool. So the day, if you're in a restricted country and you go out and sell out tickets, and them ticket members are in other parts of the world, they can go out and build that team and you can get your points. That's right. Even if this closes out Sunday night where you don't get any other opportunity to sell a ticket, your team that you've built will be going out and gaining points, and you get the matching points. And when you get the matching points, then you can turn around and be in that $50 million ball bonus. And even when it gets to the weekly bonanza down the road, your team is going out and going to get you as many points as you can. Guys, this is a no-brainer. If you think you can sell, this is right up your alley. If you think you can build a team, you need to start building a team. And the clock is ticking. It ends this Sunday night, this Sunday, the 22nd. So guys, enjoy it. Take advantage of it. Be involved. So let's quickly do a recap. First of all, you can become a $1 billion winner. That's common sense. You've got a 1 in 3 chance of a cash prize. You've got a limited amount of tickets out around the world, so there's no addiction, no indebtedness. Every time the addiction comes in is to get free entries that costing you the word free, but you're winning something from there. So you've got a limited to 50 million tickets, which is kind of, It's very special. It's a special community when you think about how many millions of people that buy lottery tickets. Just when it gets to 500 million, a billion, they sell 1 billion tickets from Friday night to Sunday night, or Saturday night to Tuesday night, depending which one you're in. Guys, this is a special elite club. First time out, setting a presence for the future. You can get into the CRC Center, talk to people where you have other members to get information from 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Somebody is always there to help you. You're getting free entries for doing good deeds to helping other people. You can play and win big in the monthly, daily games, and then prizes are going to go up to $1 million. Man, I mean, that's not bad. You're going to invest 20, 50, or 100, and I recommend $100. Why? Because on this raffle only, $100 ticket gives you a ticket into the 12th D-Day raffle. So you're getting a double whammy. So if you're going to spend $50, spend the extra $50 to get the $100, because you're automatically going to get into the D-Day raffle, and you can be getting additional entries. So guys, it's great. You're part of a legacy club. It's life-changing is what we're doing. You're going to get an impact on that. You're going to see what's happened all around the world. And of course, you've got $50 million, as much money as you want to grab from that. Just put the effort forward. And remember, we're expecting this whole thing to be done in less than, well, we've got 100 days, but we're saying 6 months for everything to be completed. So right now, go out and grab some of that money of the $25,000. Again, $20 ticket doesn't get people in the daily one. $50 ticket gets you in to everything you want, but it doesn't get you into the D-Day raffle. So consider it. Get yourself a $100 ticket. Do you call it an upsell? Yes, it's an upsell. Guys, 70% of the money is going towards a cause and prize. I want to get the money out of you so we can get bigger people helped around the world. So yes, a 20 or 100, get a $100 ticket. If you're a syndicate, that's $1,500. Go and watch a video on YouTube and get that video that you can understand all 5 ticket levels. It may be better for you to come together as a syndicate and get the same privileges as a $100 ticket does. All right, what's your next steps? Well, obviously the gift here is the $25,000. Okay, our other gifts have already ended. Some people thought they qualified over the weekend. They went back and watched the YouTube. No, legal department said it was over Saturday. So if you did not get your 2 words in Saturday, and you did not get your gift picked by Sunday night, and you went back and watched it, unfortunately, them gifts are gone. However, you are available for this $25,000. It's a no-brainer. If you get off this phone right now and go and put your, I was going to say something, go and sit down in front of a TV and don't care about it, you're blowing $25,000. Get on the phone, tell somebody about Avazoo, sell a ticket. Let them have your referral code. Go and write something on your social site. Sell a ticket. Sell as many tickets as you can, up to 25, which is 25 tickets if they're all $100 tickets, $25,000, $20 tickets, $25,000. It's $1,000 per ticket you do, and it ends Sunday night. Guys, if you're going to sit around after this and go and do something else, that's 25 grand. Get involved and do it as best you can. This upcoming Saturday, we will do a Q&A that we always do, answering questions. We're going to do a whiteboard. We're going to break down the $50 million, how that works, and how to build a team. So guys, go and get as much as you can of that money. And of course, we'll answer all your questions on Sunday. The next call is going to be tomorrow, Wednesday. That is a company kind of update call where we're going to go through some basic stuff, what's going on. We will be using the whiteboard a little bit tomorrow. That's at 4:00 New York time. If not, on Thursday night, you have AAP starting at 4:00 in the afternoon. 7:00 in the evening, New York time. Then you have an 8:00 team building. And then, of course, you're going to have R1 that we're doing the presentation at the same time going on. So, guys, get your friends on these calls so they can get educated about the program. We thank you for being here. We look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Go out. You got one focus tonight and only one focus. Start to sell tickets. Thank you all for joining me. God bless. Please take care. And we'll see you tomorrow at 4:00. Take care.